right now, and we are about to interview some of the students about the budget read by Honorable Atoforsin.
Um, I've heard budget was read, but I've not listened to it quite frankly.
Okay, so I assume you've heard some of the things in the budget, right?
This morning while I was heading to campus, I tried to take a snapshot of some of the uh, items they mentioned in the budget. Yeah,
Okay, and which of them are you like? Did you hear?
I heard about the scrapping of the 10% winning bettings on winning bettings.
Okay, it seems every youth, or let's say many of the youth, are more interested in the betting tax. That how does it affect you?
I may say the betting tax itself is has been a hell on the youth as well, because most of the times you could see that now there is no job, and normally what they normally do is to go in for this betting and all that, and after winning then take their winning bonuses, which is quite unfair to them.
Okay, so on that note, they also want to the scrapped or they want to cancel the e-levy. So what
Yeah,
about that one?
I think it's a joy to all the youth. I think, and it's a joy to me as well
So
because
you
I'm
said
also.
you've heard that they want to cancel betting
Yeah,
tax,
yeah.
and what's the take on that?
Oh, I think it's a good idea. It's going to help some of we earn low income to be able to manage our resources. Yes, that's it.
Do you bet?
No, I don't.
So how would that help you?
The e-levies, if you are sending Momo, they withdraw e-levy tax, so it's going to help us. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
The Finance Minister, Honorable Atoforsin, presented the budget for 2025, and I want to ask you whether you've heard about it or you've gone through it.
I followed and also have read the document.
All right, all right. So, what did you hear?
Oh, we had a lot of things. I think majority of the youth, they are very happy about some of the budget propositions as far as the finance bill was concerned. That is in relation of some of the taxes that the government plans on scrapping. Yeah, and also there've been some argument in respect of the betting tax to be prescribed, because some other school of thought are also coming out with this argument that there are no specific. You see, when the finance minister came to parliament yesterday, he spoke about some of the amendment that would have to be done as far as the current or this particular year is concerned, and that the income act tax wasn't one of the budgets, which if the finance minister would have to scrap the betting tax, it would need some amendment from that angle also. So there have been some arguments and controversies around that, and we are all hoping that whatever propositions that are within this budget would help sustain our macroeconomic variables and everything, and we hope that everything subsequently would be in place.
All right. So, in all, can you say you are happy and you do understand, go with them on the budget they presented?
Oh, I would say I agree about 80% of whatever that was presented yesterday. And I believe that if we are able to implement whatever that we've presented, then Ghana would have a very good standing as far as our macroeconomic indicators are concerned.
All right. So, if you, in case you have you have been given a chance to suggest to the finance minister or the government right now, what would you suggest for them?
So, what I would say is that some of us we were hoping to see some tangibles within some tangibles as far as the 24-hour economy was concerned, but the minister assured us that he will be coming to parliament subsequently to come out with a policy framework and also to have a discussion with the parliamentarians as to how the proposition finally will be. So that is one aspect that I was expecting. I was expecting the minister to have some element of the 24-hour economy in the budget, which was lost, and also issues that is tangible issues in relation to unemployment. So you see, this government they came into form with a promise of what ensuring that there will be some large scale of what employment. So we are hoping to also hear about issues in relation to that.
You've heard they want to cancel the e-levy and some other taxes. And how do you feel about that?
Okay, for now, they canceling the e-levy on goods and on bets and on the mobile money that we have been sending, it is good in some way. It's also not good in some way. The good aspect is maybe it will ease some of the stress that comes with maybe poor family thriving hard to get money to maybe send their wars or their kids man who are in school, or they trying to go and get some stuff to come and sell, and there are a lot of taxes on those things. If they release those taxes, it's going to help them. But on the other side too, the country is going to lose revenue. So the revenue the country has been getting from those taxes too is going to go down. And like in the nutshell, the people is going to it's going to ease the people, although but maybe it can have some effects on the country's maybe economic stance.
And please, have you gone through the budget presented by the Finance Minister, Honorable Atoforsin?
It almost looks like Ghana is on the verge of, turning back, but it looks this dicey in there because one is not able to tell if they are indeed going to do exactly as they've said. Because we saw that from the New Patriotic Party, promising us and then giving us all sort of hope, but there was no, there was no turning back, or there was nothing that shows that this thing can be attained. It's more or less like they just put it up there, and then it's more or less like you're looking like a caricature, or you're seeing something beautiful, but deep down within it, there is nothing to back it up.
All right. So, what are some of the things you are interested in the budget presented?
Okay, the one that caught my attention was when he said he's going to disperse to us our school fees. So I'm looking forward that they do honor that. But in as much as they are going to disperse to us our school fees, my very question to the Honorable Finance Minister is this not more or less like free SHS? Even if it is, how are they going to make this on our university education better? Because I have seen people who have been to the free SHS and then everything is more or less like it's not in good shape. They strongly, objected against the free SHS. So if you are bringing free university, isn't it going to bring the same problem?
All right. So before that, it's not free university, but it's like they are paying school fees for only the freshers, the level 100 students,
So
in their first year.
okay, so if you are paying for me in my very first year, okay, we can't categorize, we can't emphatically say that everything is free, but on the very first time, everything is free, and then your subsequent terms you pay for it. If you know you cannot do it, just don't start it. That's what I believe in. If you cannot start it, like if you cannot take it to the very end, don't just start it, because if you pay for me and then later on I don't get the money to come and pay, what's the sense of you starting it?
All right. All right. So you mentioning that, are you a free SHS beneficiary?
Oh, no, I am not.
All right. All right. So that will bring us to the end of this very interview.